If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, how do you hang out with people when you suffer from social anxiety? Is it actually social anxiety, or are you possibly an introvert by nature and you're forcing yourself to be in situations that are not in tune with the inherent nature of your personality? Two different aspects to consider, my friend. I struggled with this for a long time, and alcohol was my means by which to overcome this. That being said, when I actually came to know who I really am, get in touch with my actual identity, not the identity that I created to show the world, I found myself in a much happier state of living. My early childhood provided some great evidence for my inherent nature. I could spend days on end without being in contact with anyone, aside from eating dinner, doing normal family things. I would go off on adventures completely alone, either around where I lived or when I went to the family farm, which was isolated and huge. I could spend massive amounts of time building models or ripping apart/repairing things, reading, listening to music, going to libraries, going to museums. Didn't have a need or a desire for anyone, and if there was someone with me, it was usually only one other person, who was similar. I was quite happy like that. When I moved into my early teens, I was pressured into thinking otherwise, peer acceptance and all that BS, which was actually bad and false. So, something to think about before you consign yourself to the dysfunctional heap, and be self-honest when you dig into yourself. There are many instances when the state of mental health is based on false information, false desire, false expectation, lack of proper self-realization, lack of proper self-acceptance and lack of proper self-esteem. And I'd certainly not want to see a life wasted chasing illusions and lies. I know exactly where that can lead to. I wish you peace and blessings. Find more answers and a free audiobook on how to talk to anyone in the description below. No useless advice like just get out there. I mean actual useful advice from people who have really dealt with shyness and social anxiety and overcome it in their own lives.